Well, everybody, I did it. I am a survivor. I've lived so many lifetimes since I've last seen you all.
Casual reminder that you a good bun and a cherished
Me?
and appreciated queenie by your cult.
Oh,
That's
me?
And all Lilith 291 head pat Lilith 291 head pat Lilith 291 head pat Lilith 291 head pat.
Well, shucks, my goodness. You see, this is the perk of being a survivor. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Thank you for the tier 1 resub at 41 months, and thank you so much for your super kind words. I love and appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Always wonderful to see you all here. And I'm glad to know that I'm being a good bun, despite the many hardships that have happened between when I have last seen you all and now. It has been 84 years. Well, listen, it's been 84 lifetimes. I've survived so many things these past couple of weeks. Survived a heat wave. I survived Taylor Swift's wedding. I survived Anime Expo FOMO. Well, just by a thread. So many things. Oh, I've survived the great video game fiasco of 2026. So many things have happened, but yes, I'm here. I'm back. Despite it all, she always returns. She always returns, beaten and a little bruised, but still somehow in one piece. Somehow. But it's good to see everybody. Hello. Hello. Happy Tuesday. I'm so happy we're here on a Tuesday. It is a crisp 68 degrees today, baby. Oh, I could not be more happy about that. It's sticky. It's still pretty humid, but right now it's pretty comfortable in my room, and I don't have to worry as much today about hiking up my electric bill. But it's good to see you all. Did everybody have a good weekend? Hello. Hello, Roro. Hello, Doc. Hello, Buckaroo Holiday. Hello, Tavok. Hello, XGRA. Hello, Alyssa. And Alyssa, thank you so much once again for your support. Hello, Jacob. Hello, all. How are we all doing? You married Taylor Swift? Kinda cringe. Yeah, everybody. Well, you know how they said that Adam Sandler was the one who officiated the wedding? That ended up being the actual decoy. Everybody was like, no, Madison Square Garden's a decoy. They're getting married in like Cabo or something. That was not the decoy. It was actually at MSG, but the decoy was who was officiating. I officiated it. It's not for any love for Taylor Swift or whatever the man's name is again. I never remember. But, it's because I was offered a lot of money for it. I can't even disclose how much money these guys offered me. You must understand. You must understand. And I signed so many contracts, so I can't talk about it. You're just gonna have to trust me, bro. But I was the officiant. But if I say any more than that, then Taylor Swift's Secret Service are going to hunt me for sport. So you're just gonna have to trust me. But yes, so many things have happened. The big thing just being the heat wave. Last week was just like so disgusting. It was like 100 degrees out every single day, and I just could not survive without my AC on. And yeah, so it made it too hard to stream. But trust and believe, I was dying the whole week. That weather just, it makes me unreasonable. Like I felt so bad because on July 4th, I had to cancel any plans I had for that day. It was like, it's so rare that I get invited to more than one event on one day, but that day I happened to get invited to more than one event, and I didn't go to any of them because it was so hot, and I was like, I am an unreasonable vampire, and if I go out there, I will die. Actually. No, seriously, it was making me so sick. It was making my migraines act up a bunch. So, one thing that I learned from this heat wave is that electrolytes are your best friend. So now, I always make sure I am stocked up on Pedialyte. It's been a lifesaver. In fact, I am drinking a Pedialyte drink right now so I can stay nice and hydrated during stream today. But it's been really helpful. So, yeah. But I made it. I made it despite the hardships and the heat. I didn't go outside much in this weather. Anytime I did go outside, I actually legit felt like I was just gonna melt, like I would just immediately break out into an ocean. And of course, this is the type of weather where your cat always wants to cuddle. And it's like, how do you not feel this, you goddamn desert animal? Lilith actually officiated Taylor Swift's wedding. Yeah. No, I did. I know. I can't believe this was how the news was going to break out. I didn't think that that through my Twitch stream was going to be the way that everybody was going to learn that I was indeed the officiant of Taylor Swift's wedding. I heard their 20-minute vows. I saw all the celebrities. Yeah, Zoran Mamdani was there. I gave him a handshake and I told him he's doing a nice job. He got the weather lasers working. He cooled the city down. Thank you so much. We love it nice out. Yeah, needless to say, I'm much more pleased with this current weather right now. It is so gray. It looks like it's gonna rain and storm, but at least it's nice and cool. I could not be happier. I know I joke all the time that I'm gonna move to Siberia or somewhere where like it's cold, but I don't know if I'm joking anymore. I think I legit want to make it a money goal to find a place that I could live in the summer months, because I can't take it anymore. The older I get, the less I found I'm willing to compromise on these types of things. It's like I had to tell one of my friends, I was just like, I love you, but if it's above 90 degrees, it's going to be 70%. No, it's going to be 90% harder to get me out of my apartment. Like, just letting you know. That's probably the Taurus in me speaking, but it's true. I'm unreasonable. I turn into a demon in this weather. For some people, this weather makes them want to go to the beach and drink a margarita, be on a rooftop. This weather makes me want to hurt people. I don't like it. I can't say it's been a good time, but life is truckin'. Keep your chin up. Life is also truckin' for me as always, but we're gonna get through it together. And hopefully tonight will make life feel at least a tiny bit lighter. Is there a way to sign up for Hunting the Bun if she breaks NDA? If she breaks NDA? Wait, what? Why? You're gonna sign up for Taylor Swift's Secret Service? Why do you want to hunt me? What did I do to you? Asking for a friend? What if I want to hunt this friend for sport in return? It's only fair. Eye for an eye, rabbit's foot for a rabbit's foot. What if I give you a whole box of chicken tenders that I stole from the wedding? They had so much food there. Even all of the security guards were handing out desserts to her fans like a bunch of peasants. So there was plenty of food left over. What would you do if I gave you some highly valuable Taylor Swift wedding chicken fingers? Or caviar hot dogs, or whatever the fuck they serve at rich people weddings. Pass some of that nice weather over this way. I bought some new jeans and I'm marinating in them as I wait for the bus. Why are you wearing jeans in this weather, Jacob? Why aren't you wearing shorts? Jacob, were you one of those people where in high school, or no, this is more like a middle school thing. Like in middle school, it would be like 15 degrees Fahrenheit. And there'd be snow all over the ground. It's fucking freezing, but you're wearing shorts and you're like, it's not that cold. Were you one of those kids? I had so many of those kids at my school. They would just go to school 10 degree middle of January in basketball shorts and say that they were fine. And they probably were, because they're kids and kids are invincible. Unlike how old I am now. Oh my god, Clover loves baking herself out in the sunroom. I don't understand these desert animals, man. It's like there's this cat that lives outside of my building that I see sometimes, and whenever there's extreme weather happening, I always worry about it so much. Like, to the point where me and my friend, like, made cat shelters. And then every time the extreme weather calms down, and I go outside, like, that cat is just chilling. It's fine. Crazy. Yeah, that's been Pepper too. It's just like, I don't like to leave my AC on at night. I just, at least to save a little bit of energy, I like to turn it off before I go to bed. But then, of course, when I wake up at like 4 a.m. when Pepper wants breakfast, I wake up in a pool of my own, an ocean of my own sweat. And Pepper decides he wants to rub his fur all over my neck. I don't get it. How is he not hot? I know he does get hot because I've seen him pant before. But they're crazy. This weather makes me stabby. Me too. I just like if I have to go outside in this weather. Like if I have to go outside to like run an errand or do something for a friend, it's like if I go out when I'm outside in it, I just like if somebody is even within like 5 feet of walking distance of me, in my head, I'm just going, do not touch me, do not touch me, do not touch me, do not touch me. I've had to prepare like a summer bag now whenever I go out. That's how old I feel now. Anytime I go out in this weather, I have to bring a portable fan, a little bottle of water, a Pedialyte packet, like a deodorant, a little deodorant. Like, I have to be prepared now, because I don't like being, if I have to be uncomfortable for more than 30 minutes, then it's going to be everybody else's problem. Move to Seattle, join the gay diaspora. That's true. The weather is actually perfect there in the summer. When I visited my friends there a few years ago, it was like in August, and it was warm, but it was dry. And they said, yeah, that's Seattle's best kept secret. Oh, but it rains the rest of the year, though. It rains the rest of the year, and I don't like rain either, because it makes my hair all frizzy, and that also gives me migraines. But it is nice there. Maybe I'll get a summer home. If I can ever make enough money to do so, then I will get my summer home in Seattle, and I'll just be out there. And I won't come back to New York until like late October. Jeans is all I wear. Well, add that new pair to the jouch and put on a pair of shorts. Come on, don't get heat stroke. Keep yourself comfortable. Always jeans. What's stopping you all from wearing dresses when you go out? There's such nice things to wear in the summer. Trust me. Just get like, or what's stopping you all from wearing a nice little pair of booty shorts? Come on. I know every single one of you wants to. And what's stopping you? Oh, what will people think? Who cares? Wear the booty shorts. You'll be so much more comfortable. You'll thank me. Why not jeans and shorts? Yeah, wear a pair of jorts. Literally all I wear in the summer is just like the lightest dresses possible and crop tops and shorts. I can't wear, I physically cannot wear anything more than that. And lots of sunscreen, of course, if I have to show, because I have to show that much skin. My brother was that kid. Other parents worried he was a victim. No, they want it that way. Every kid who does that they do that of their own goddamn volition. I know they are secretly freezing, but teenage boys just want to be right. Always wore jeans in middle and high school, but only because I hit puberty early and got ridiculed for having leg hair. I've been traumatized against shorts ever since. Don't let that stop you now. Show them legs. Strut that stuff. Choose comfort. Choose going outside and being like, ugh, I'm not dying as much as I would have before. Because sometimes, I don't know, when I get really, really hot, I feel like I resort to my animal instincts. Like for example, the other night I was on the train, and I was going to Jen's, and it wasn't quite as hot out. It had already cooled down a tiny bit, but it was still pretty warm. So when I got on the train, I was still feeling kind of hot. And I had my portable fan, and I was listening to this Hosier song. And it's a song where he, like, basically compares himself to a wolf. And at the end, he goes, I'll be howling outside your door. And then somehow when he said that, I convinced myself. I was like, you know what? I bet if I were to howl right now on this train, I could transform into a werewolf. And I almost did. But these are the things, like, you lose all reason when you get that warm. I'm starting to get scared that it's gonna get so hot that I'm just gonna get naked. Do you want that to happen? Give me AC wherever I go. You'll always have a place in the Seattle queer commune once that's a thing. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm happy to know I have a home there. What is with all the dots? Excuse me? What did I say? What'd I say? It's because it's... No, it's because it's hot, you perverts. How very dare you? Answer inconclusive. Welcome, Craig's Critique. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. I hope that you were able to survive a heat wave as well. Stupid gender norms. Wear the shorts! Lilith says, fuck the gender norms, wear the shorts. My fuzzy pale thighs. Lilith says, fuck if you feel like you're translucent, wear the shorts! Shorts and thighs are behind the OnlyFans now. You know what? That's fair. If you're gonna show your legs, you gotta charge them for it. I respect the hustle. And it's a confidence booster too, because it's like, yeah, people are paying money to see my legs. That's right. I always wear jeans so that it's a special occasion when I bust out the pale beacons that are my legs. You guys should not be... Listen, I have pale translucent legs too. I am also a vampire, but you can't be afraid... You can't be afraid of having pale hot dogs. It's okay to have a ghostly pair of hot dogs. You can float, much like a ghost. You don't have to listen to that audio clip of Stewie Griffin talking about why tanning in a tanning booth is better than allowing your ghostly hot dogs to strut their stuff in the summer. I do look good in a kilt, though. Wear a kilt in the summer, then. If you don't howl on an NYC train, I don't think... If you howl on an NYC train, I don't think it would even raise an eyebrow. Absolutely not. No, with the stuff that I've heard on the trains, I don't think anybody would bat an eye. After barfing on the train that one time, and not a single soul even stared at me, I was like, I could probably howl on the train. But I really did think that I was gonna turn into a wolf. But I don't know, I've also just kind of had wolves on the mind lately because of, Valko. I don't want to talk about it. We're changing the subject. I don't want to talk about it. There's nothing wrong with the nakedness and the privacy of your own home. What else if having your own space even for? You wanna know what one of the worst things about the summer is? One of my least favorite fucking things about when it's this hot out is when I go to take a shower and the water is even like remotely a tiny bit warm. The second I'm done with my shower, it's so fucking hot and sticky in the bathroom that I just immediately feel like I'm a disgusting sea slug again. And I'm like, well, great, now I feel like I have to shower again. It's like, is this water from the shower or is this my own sweat? And then I have to run back to my room and turn on the AC and just stand in there naked for like 10 minutes. And then I can finally go back to the bathroom and put on all my moisturizers and stuff. I hate summer. I hate it. 1 out of 1 nice old ladies on the subway affirm that Lilith is very pretty. That Lilith is a very, very pretty werewolf bunny. If we're a pervert, then what are you? Touché. Wouldn't even crack the top 50 weirdest things on the train that day. Probably not. No, I have no shame for anything I do on the train. I kick my feet around when I went and dance when I listen to my music on the train. I don't care. Most of the time I look angry, but that's just because I'm hot. No free feet. No free feet, no free leg. I had some really short black jorts, but my ass have filled out a bit. All the more reason to wear them. Heatwave incoming in the UK. New fan on order. Hopefully it arrives before it relents. Yeah, no, you should get... I think there are fans that you can get where you can, like, fill them up with water. You can fill them up with cold water, and it makes the cooling process, like, even better. It feels like a teeny tiny, like, mini AC in a way. I think there are things like that exists. But I hope that you're safe out there. I hope that everything is okay. I hope that you're not suffering too much. I feel bad talking about my AC. How do you think I bought this house? It wasn't because I was giving these blindingly white thighs for free. You think I got this with my 9 to 5? Nah, I got it because these dogs are delicious. You just want to put mustard on them, right? Guys, I've been a little isolated for the past couple of weeks. I've kind of been doing nothing but, like, working and being at home. So if I say anything, well, you know why. You know what? No, I could say that, but honestly, this is just who I am. You guys are tanning. Everybody here is a ghost. She's a bit stir crazy. I really am. Ah! Bunny Senpai, good to see you. Hello, Darabite. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you as well. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well and had a great weekend. Did anybody here go to AX over the weekend? I usually don't have FOMO when it comes to AX because I'm just like, it looks way too crowded and hot there. But this year, I actually did. I mean, it was like 95% because of the hot official Love and Deep Space cosplayers, but it also just looked like fun this year, and it made me think, like, maybe one year I actually will, like, try to go. I don't know. We'll see. Were you intoxicated on that train? Not yet. I was only intoxicated by my sweat. Your delusions are showing. What delusions? I'm sane. I'm normal. I don't say things. I don't know. I feel it's manifesting, right? I feel like if you believe in something hard enough, it'll happen. Like if I believe hard enough when I howl, I bet I can turn into a wolf. Just like how I believe if I think hard enough and focus on something, I can move it with my psychic powers. When you get out of the shower and are instantly sweating again, that's me every time I fucking shower these months. Or at least when I take an everything shower. If I'm just doing like a quick splash, like put some body wash on my body, shave my pits, like that's fine. But if I'm doing the everything shower, wash my hair, shave everything, condition, all that, then when I get out, I'm just sweating again, and it's so uncomfortable. It stinks. I hear you. My bathroom doesn't have a vent. No, there's no AC in my bathroom. It's like we only have window units in the apartment. There's no central air here, so it gets so hot in there. I almost want to like go home to my parents anytime I have to shower, because they kept texting me all week being like, you could always come home. We have central air conditioning. And I'm like, very tempting. but I have to work. Ugh, it was the worst when I had to narrate. God, I would just I would turn into a pillar of salt. I was so sweaty. One of my coworkers though sent me a vest, actually. A vest with inserts that you could put ice packets in. So I haven't used it yet, but when I start using it, I'm really excited. If it works well when I narrate, I might start using it on stream, because that might be a good way to help me keep cool. Because in the summer it can get a little hard to stream sometimes, because once it reaches hour 2, I start to suffocate a little bit. So that honestly might be kind of helpful. We'll see what it does. Lilith, if people don't like the werewolf, can't they just not interact with them? You would think. One would think it would be that simple, just like how in every other Otome game. But again, it's fine. This is not Raphael's fault. I still love him very, very much. I did. It was so good this year. It was super hot, but it was fun. Oh, you had a good time. I heard that the cosplayers were really amazing this year. What panels did you go to? Did you have a lot of fun and go to a lot of panels and get a lot of cool stuff? We'll go outside for hot, pretty cosplay men. Yeah, I will. There's a part of me that really, really hopes that they'll do the same thing at Anime NYC, but I honestly don't think that they will, with the big mess that's going on in the whole lads world, unfortunately. But it'd be nice if they did. But yeah, I'm happy for all of the people that did get to meet the official cosplayers and spend time with them. It looks like the fans were all actually really respectful. Surprising, but really nice. So yeah, because I even saw a video where the official Raphael cosplayer was crying when it was all over, and he had flowers, and he just looked so touched and happy, and I just he was so cute. I wish I could have met him, but it's okay. Maybe one year I'll get to do something like that. Some kid keeps looking at me at the bus. It's weirding you out. It's God. It's God. He knows that he sees the devil. And he's about to tell you not to make any deals at the crossroads. Full girl shower is a task. It is. It really is. Especially in the summer when in the summer, because it's so hot, I pull up my hair into a bun all the time. And so there's all these little excess pieces that just kind of fall off and shed in the shower. So I have to, remove all of this hair and do all this stuff. It's a lot of tasks. It's a lot of tasks, the everything shower. That's why you don't do it every day. I mean, I shower every day, but I don't do the everything shower every day. Despite what you all think, I shower every day. I'm interested in how the ice vest works, because I feel like after 5 minutes it would just be full of water. I mean, I guess it depends on how high your body heat is. Your natural body heat is. My coworker told me that I should obviously wear clothes under the ice vest, but I don't know. I guess it'll depend on how warm, how quickly I'll get really hot, how warm it is outside. There's a few different factors I think that'll come into play, but hopefully it won't just... The good thing is though, there's multiple sets of inserts. So once one set melts, I can just go into the freezer and get out the other one and replace it. So that's good to know. But I don't know, I sweat a lot. So now you have me worried that after 5 minutes, it's just gonna be water. The Genshin cosplayers took over, but a lot of the good ones over. I went to most of the VA and manga panels, and there was a lot of good info this year. Yeah, all the anime announcements this year are crazy. Current anime season is pretty crazy. I was even talking about it in the Discord server earlier. I watched the first episode of Chain Smoking Cat. And I actually really liked it. I know that there's a lot of, I wouldn't say discourse, but people being oh, this anime's too much. And I'm just I don't know. I think it's just a very accurate depiction of a girl with depression. But I don't know. I like weird anime that can get a little ugly sometimes. So, I'm a fan. But yeah, What other types of announcements did they make at the con this year? Like, what new exciting things are coming out? I know that there was a panel for the new Danganronpa game, 2x2, and there weren't too many announcements there. I was hoping there would be an announcement on Season 3 of Heaven Official's Blessing, but I don't think we got anything in that regard. It's alright. Eventually I'll get my gay boys back. I think I would like to attend AX at least one year, just to see what it's like. Like, I've seen the videos of all the crowds, and I don't think I'll like that at all. But it feels like it's the con where just everything happens. Like, Anime NYC is okay, but, like, we don't get nearly as much. It's like, we get, like, scraps compared to AX, in my opinion. A bun with a bun! Yeehaw! Oh yeah, speaking of, I guess this isn't really speaking of... I was gonna say speaking of bun, which is kind of true, maybe, sort of. But, the Vampire Lilith design is almost ready. The mods can attest to this, but it looks really, really cool. I've been getting lots and lots of sketches, so once that's all done, I can't wait to showcase that on stream. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. But you're super hot, so it's probably boiling after 5 minutes. Thank you. I am super hot. I'm so sexy that the vest melts immediately. How did I miss Bunny Stardo? Cry. Welcome, welcome, Fluffy. Hello, you're here now. You're here now. Welcome, welcome on in. It's so good to see you. Happy Tuesday.
I has been betrayed by notifications.
Notifications. You want me to kill them? Who is this notifications? I'll kill them. How dare you, notifications. But thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 42 months. Thank you for your support. And welcome on in. So good to see you, Fluffy. And so good to see you, Lumi. Hello, hello. Banicula indeed. Banicula indeed. Yes, the Banicula model is almost ready. And it's really exciting. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hello, Perpetual Panda 9. Thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 42 months. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it so much. Yeah, as Jacob said, y'all are going to be Bunny Vampire! Yeah, thank you for the 100, Fluffy. You guys are going to be thirsting for the Vampire Bunny. It's a little different from what you might expect when you hear vampire, but I really think you're gonna like it, though. It looks really, really cool. I'm very excited about it, and I hope that you all will be, too. It's about time we get a new nice little look, and I think it's perfect because, it's a perfect time because it can help us feel like it's winter here with how much we've been complaining about summer. Ooh, thank you for the Prime, delicious Prime. Thank you, Xjire. Thank you so much for your tasty, tasty Prime. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. It's such a good design. I want that outfit. Eee! Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited. Hearing all of you talk about how excited you are too is making me happy. Oh no, she's hot. She is gonna be hot. Trust and believe. So cool and hot. Oh, and thank you for helping me hit a hype train. Thank you. Much appreciated for the hype train. Choo-choo. It's been a long time since I've rode that train, and I'm happy to be back on. Welcome on in. Hello. But I will definitely keep you guys updated on how the ice insert vest works. It also seems like the kind of thing an ER would have to get heat stroke victims to cool down. Yeah, I had honestly never even heard of it. I imagine it was a medical invention. But, and this is just like a, you know, kind of a bonus use for it. But yeah, I imagine that they were probably made to help people, to prevent them from getting heat stroke. Probably also, like, workers, people who do road, like, construction workers, I imagine, on, like, really, really hot days. Maybe it helps them out, too. There's lots of good uses for the ice insert vest, including hot, sweaty narrators in their booths. Yes, the anime announcements and previews were amazing. They were always the longest lines, but well worth it. Yeah, I know that's the one thing is everybody says AX is heat and lines, which are two things that I despise. So you wouldn't think that I would want to go. And yeah, for those reasons, I usually don't. But I feel like if there's just enough cool things happening, I'm like, well, I'd at least like to see it. I'd like to see it and also see all of the cool cosplayers. And maybe eventually one day do another cosplay myself. From what I understand, even the people who said it was too much also liked it. Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, everybody says that, like, this year, it was definitely too much because of all the lines and crowds and the heat. However, it was still, like, everything that they did see and participated in was a really fun time and was really cool. I kind of wish that I could have gone to AX because of the Hololive concert. It sounds like it was a fun time. Yeah, I know the VTuber turnout was insane this year. Who performed at the Holo concert? It definitely is a great time. Me and all the fellow maskers were helping each other out all weekend. Oh, that's really sweet. It was so cute. If you can go at least once, it's worth it, IMO. I would like to one day. I mean, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I mean, I feel like I wanna, if I get invited, I'll go to this con. But I just feel like it's kind of just one of those things where it's like every anime fan, if you have the means, should at least try to go one year. Maybe if, like, I have a bunch of friends going, or if, like, we planned, like, a meetup or something. But we'll see. Also, you know, social anxiety and all that. Maybe if I show up as a vampire, though, I'll feel more confident. So hot, Steam seems cool. So hot that Steam immediately turns to ice in her presence. So hot, it needs an ice insert vest. Road work ahead? Sure hope it does! I've seen some people wearing them on the pitch during soccer. I mean, it's not a bad thing to have. You gotta keep your body cool. You don't want to overheat. Overheating's really bad. Like, my parents, one night during the heat wave, were telling me they were planning on going to an outdoor concert. And I wanted to be like, you better fucking not! But I didn't want to sound like I was lecturing them or anything, but then a few hours later they texted and they were like, we're not going to the concert, it's too hot. And I'm like, good. You better fucking not. I don't need that happening to y'all. Hot Sweaty Narrators is almost certainly a subreddit, and if it's not, then I'm gonna make it one. And I'll make sure to send you your royalties, don't worry. But that's what I am. I'm always just a hot, sweaty narrator whenever I'm at work. I can't help it. I'm just a sweaty rabbit. I wish I wasn't. All of Hololive EN plus Zeta and Kubo from Indonesia and Watome and Mio. Callie gave a rockin' medley performance. That's so cool. I am just waiting. I am just fucking waiting for Callie to get the okay to do an official cover of Bleach. I mean, not Bleach, of Breed. Of Breed. I really want her to do a cover of Breed by Nirvana now that they announced the Green Yuri and that Breed is gonna be the OP. I'm just like, oh my god, she would be perfect for that. I mean, I could try to do it myself, but I can't growl like that. I do a different Nirvana song. Maybe I do Heart-Shaped Box, but I wanna hear her do Breed though. I think that would be so sick. And some delicious Blood Raven Yuri. Fill me up. I mean, if the show being referred to as Green Yuri was already enough to wasn't enough to convince me to watch it when it comes out, then seeing the soundtrack is just sent me over the line. I'm so excited. It looks really cool. Hot, sweaty narrators? In my area? It's more likely than you think. Oh, and Cruel Angel's Thesis? That is so fire. That's so cool. Damn. Damn! Maybe I'll try to go next year. We'll see. I mean, it's also expensive, though. It's like, I was considering maybe getting a ticket for ANYC this year, but then I looked at the prices, and I'm like, I don't know. Because it says it's like $68 for a one-day ticket, but then when you tack on all the fees, it ends up being like $100, and I'm like, I don't want to spend $100 to go for one day. I don't know. So I'm debating. I don't really have that much time left to get tickets if I am gonna go. But I'm just like, I don't know. That's kind of... I'm not sure if I can justify that. No royalties necessary. A mere credit is sufficient, milady. Okay. Alright, I guess that'll suffice. But can I at least, like, send a cookie or something? Can I send like a hot salted gochujang chocolate chip cookie or whatever's trending right now? That actually sounds kind of good. Sweet and spicy. Ming, I bought the weekend pass for Anime NYC and then I lost my job, so I still don't know if that's lost money or not. I mean, you should still go just to like get your money's worth. But yeah, I'm just like, when looking at the prices, I'm just like, oof, that's a lot. That's a lot to wait in a bunch of lines. But I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Indeed. But yeah, what's everybody else watching this season? When is that one anime coming out about like the girls in like the like weird apocalyptic world where they're like, you know, fighting and like on drugs and stuff? That looks kind of interesting. I kind of want to watch that one. I don't know, there's just been a lot of like trailers for anime this season that have really caught my eye, and I feel like that hasn't happened in a really long time. So I'm enjoying Chainsmoking Cat. I don't know if it's for everybody. It can definitely get a little gross, but I like it so far just because I like kind of the weirdness of it all. And I don't know, it's also, it's sadder than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, what else is good this season? What else should I watch? Why is all the stuff I love so expensive? I know. I was looking at my Danmei collection yesterday and I was counting up. I was like, all right, so there's 8 volumes of Heaven Official's Blessing. And each volume costs $20. So when I add all that up, it's like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Sorry, dyscalculia. That's like, it's like almost $200. Why must hobbies be so expensive? I just don't know if I can justify the travel and board until I've gotten a new job. That's understandable. That's definitely understandable. You convinced me, send me those chalky chips. Okay. Okay, first I have to look up the recipe on how to make this very specific type of cookie, but I'm sure it exists. I feel like it does exist. I feel like I read in a popular magazine before that the gochujang, salted caramel gochujang chocolate chip cookie exists. Now I kind of want to try it. I didn't realize Frontier Lord Starts with Zero Subjects was getting an anime this season, so I'm watching this. Let's go! Not from this season, but I started watching Nippon Sangaku the other day. Are you enjoying it so far? What's that one about? I don't think I've heard of that one. I must disappear into the mists. Go DM. Have a good stream. Ooh, have a good session. Have a good session. Give your players hell. Give your players hell. Send them to the gelatinous cube realm. Or be really nice to them and give them lots of gold. But I hope you have a great session. Thank you for stopping by. So good to see you. Please come back from the mists. Chainsmoker Cat grossed me out when I looked into the manga, and then I saw she's apparently not gonna improve, so I noped out of it. If she's not gonna improve, I can see it as an uplifting story, but as it is, I don't need to be more depressed. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, those types of stories can be hard, and I can really only watch them depending on what my mood is like at the time as well, so like, I get it. Like, even with Nana, I haven't finished Nana because I got up to the part where spoilers. I got to the part where Hachi and Nobu have like gotten together. But like I also know what happens later, like with Takumi, the really, really awful guy who I hate. And I'm just like, I don't know if I could keep watching. The show ends here. The show ends with those two getting together. They're happy. Nothing else bad happens. Because I just like, God, every episode is such a gut punch. And I feel like if it ends up being the same thing with Chainsmoker Cat, I'll probably be the same. We'll see. If it ends up just becoming like misery porn, I'll probably drop it because I feel like there's a difference between I don't know, a show like BoJack Horseman, where it's just like realistic and kind of bittersweet. And then there's like complete misery porn. And if it ends up turning into the latter, then I'll probably drop it. But I don't know. I myself am usually a 3-episode girly. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I found a recipe for gochujang chocolate chip cookies. I knew it existed. I knew it. Does it look doable? I mean, gochujang is a pretty easy ingredient to find. I feel like you could get it at any grocery store as long as they have an international aisle at the very least. But I wanna try that. What would gochujang in a cookie even taste like? It would probably just make it there's probably not too much gochujang in it. It's probably just enough to make it like a little spicy and a little salty, like a salted caramel, kind of, but like spicy. 160 plus tax. Yeah, I didn't even take the tax into account. Yeah, so probably altogether that would be around like $180 to $200, which is crazy. But I like having my physical books. And I finally built my shelf, and they all of them look pretty, and I finally finished Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, and I really, really loved it. I really, really loved it so much, and now I just want to keep reading more Danmei. Chainsmoker Cat. Oh yeah. Oh, but yeah, we'll see how I feel about Chainsmoker Cat. Some stories are just better if you end them at a happy point and ignore the rest. Like how Baccarina is good if you end it at the graduation ceremony. Yeah, I don't know. It's like because I like, you know, I do like it sometimes when a story doesn't have a happy ending because, you know, that's life. Not everything has a happy ending, and sometimes things are more sometimes things are more complicated. And I do like it when, I like complicated stories. I like messy characters. But I don't know, sometimes when there's just, I do agree that there's just only so much you can take. And I probably will eventually go back and finish the Nana anime. But it was already hard enough getting through the whole arc where Nana's first boyfriend is cheating on her. Like, that was really rough to watch. So I'm like, I can't watch her go to that evil long-haired demon. What's his name? Takumi? Fuck that guy. So evil. Yeah. Yeah, it's like how Madoka. It's over after only 2 episodes. You know, they become magical girls and they save the day forever. Nothing bad happens after that. I guess it depends. I watched 2 episodes of Natla and I don't think I can do more. Sometimes there's just only so much you can handle. It's like whenever I really want to check something out, but I'm told that it's either really angsty or like really upsetting or sad, I'm like, okay, if I can handle X, then I will try Y. So it's like, there's this, hang on everybody. While I'm talking, I'm gonna pull up our visual stimuli for the day. For today's visual stimuli, we will be playing Pokemon Leaf Green. When I pull up the Genki Shadowcast, real quick. There it is, Genki. Hang on, we will continue this conversation right after these announcements. And when I say these announcements, I mean the changing of my category. Bring out your dead! Bring out your dead! And I remembered to update my Switch before this. Okay. Let's pull up some music, too. Let's pull up some music. DMCA free, lo-fi Perfect. Okay. Okay. Not me thinking Lilith was gonna play Rhythm Heaven. Me? A rhythm game? You must be joking. But yeah, what I was saying is, what was I saying? Oh yeah, one example is I told there was this danmei I really want to read, and I was like, after I finish Modao Zushi, I'm gonna start this danmei called, The Husky and His White Cat Shizun. And apparently this danmei is like chock full of angst, heartbreaking shit, probably a lot of trigger warnings in the book as well. And I was like, alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna play this visual novel Slow Damage, which is also supposed to be crazy and wacky and not for the faint of heart or stomach. And if I end up liking that, then I'll read Husky and His Cat Shizun. And I ended up loving Slow Damage more than I've ever loved any visual novel in my life. So we'll see if I can handle this. There's levels to it all. Alright, where were we last time? I think we're in, the cave on the way to, what is it? What is it? You know. Celadon. Smelladon. Yeah, I always like that we get this little recap. It's not bad. A lady got fridged first episode, oh. But other than that, I'm enjoying it. The premise is the world nukes itself and Japan goes back to the Sengoku period with 3 lords claiming to be the emperor. Interesting. Oh wait, do I have Flash now? Just curious. I think I do. I think I should have Flash. But yeah, I don't know. Sometime. Oh wait, it's in the TM case. I always forget there's no special thing here. We do. All right, who are we teaching it to? I think we could teach it to Boy Fairy. I don't think we're going to be training up Boy Fairy too much more. I have to reacquaint myself a little bit. And welcome, new people. Welcome on in. Hello. What do we want to get rid of? We can probably get rid of Growl. That's fine. Natla the last Gnawbender. You know what I've been saying a lot lately? Nasha people. I like saying Nasa people. Nasa people. Shamanish. Winashmanams. Nasha people. Ah, the light. Ah, the light. Okay, who was on our team again? Oh, right, we said we were gonna raise a Sand Slash. We love to see the Nanalan love. Nana is sadness, and I wish there was a second season. Yeah, they haven't even ended the manga. It's been what? Like almost it's been like 15 years. When was the last update? Like 2009, I think. BoJack is different because although BoJack himself was a testing character to constantly watch, all the main supporting characters were satisfying watching how they react to him and try to grow themselves as characters. That's a very good point, Greg's critique. Yeah, it's like I think BoJack, it wasn't quite as, you know, of a miserable time to watch because you're cheering for the other characters so much. Like you want to see Princess Carolyn succeed. You want to see Todd succeed. You want to see Diane succeed. And it's like you want to see BoJack do better, even though you kind of know he's probably never going to improve and he's always going to be a piece of shit. But yeah, but you see how the other characters kind of react to it, and how seeing the way that he behaves makes them want to better themselves. That's a great point. Yeah. So I guess it's about balance. So maybe with Chainsmoking Cat, It's like, I guess if it's a story about how she's never gonna get better, yeah, that sucks. But maybe I'll hold out some hope that there will be other characters who will try to get better. Or will see her as like a cautionary tale for why they should, you know, strive to be the best version of themselves that they can each day. They don't have to be perfect, because being perfect's overrated. But just trying your best each day. Okay. I feel like we gotta replace a few guys on our team. We need to wait for the perfect Pokemon, though. Also, I'm probably gonna be annoying as we go through this cave, and I'll be backtracking a lot to, like, heal our friend. It is still a hiatus at that point. Like, it's, damn. Yeah, it's like, can you even call it a hiatus? Is it just unfinished? Maybe they got too sad writing the story because they were like, this story's too sad. It should, well, I'll be happy if the story ends with them. Oh, Meeptorp is evolving. I'll be happy if the story ends with them all beating Takumi with hammers. And then Hachi and Nana get together and live happily ever after. Big scary burb! Big pretty Libra. Mankey! Wait. I've never had a primate on my team. Let's catch it. Let's catch the next one. I don't often have fighting Pokemon on my team, so this could be something new. Would fighting help us with anything, with any gyms? It probably won't help us with the 4th gym. It probably won't help us with the 5th gym. It probably won't help us with the 6th gym. It might help us with the 8th gym. And hello, INF with you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome on in. Hello. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're doing swell. Maybe we don't want a fighting Pokemon on our team. My cat is such a dork. She's laying in her bed, next to my computer, but her head's twisted sideways and squished up against the case. I love when they do that. I love whenever you catch your cat in like the silliest, goofiest little position. Or sometimes you'll see them and like they're sleeping, but their eyes aren't like fully closed. It's so cute. They always look like they're on drugs when they do that. It's always funny how every time I end stream, the second I open the door to my room, Pepper comes zooming in. Because he knows it's treat time. Doing your best in spite of the alcoholic horse / nicotine addict cat. Hot take! I think the nicotine addict cat is also an alcoholic. Because there's a scene in the first episode where she's stumbling around the streets with a beer and she's drunk. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was also an alcoholic. But yeah, I clocked it within the first 5 minutes. I was just like, oh, this is a woman with severe depression. But also, haha, funny poop joke. Ball that mank. Wait. You want me to be in your Pokeballs, Daddy? Sorry, I'm not gonna reference that video. I'm just gonna drink my electrolyte drink. All right, off to choreography rehearsal. Have a good rest of stream. Break a leg, Jacob. Not an actual leg, but you know. Metaphorical theater leg. Invisible leg. Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh no! Is anybody here watching the World Cup? I have not been watching the World Cup, but I have been getting a kick out of that clip of the guy at the Japan versus Brazil game who bought his tickets in the wrong seat. And then when Japan loses, all the people from Brazil are covering him in the flags and he's screaming. I've been enjoying the memes, but I haven't been paying attention to the games. I know the US is out now, but I'm just like, that's fine. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Cats go from perfect loaf to IKEA, improv IKEA. It's so funny. What did somebody say one time? Cats are actually liquid. You could argue that cats are liquid. They are. They could just mold themselves into anything. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's just the truth. Yeah, it probably is. They're just not saying it out loud. They're just like, oh, she's just addicted to cigarettes. It's like, oh, I don't think she's just addicted to cigarettes. Oh, Princess Carolyn is definitely a high-functioning alcoholic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think every character in that show had their own type of, like, you know, demon, vice, addiction. Not quite to the degree that BoJack had. But every character had baggage. They were all real, which is what I liked about them. The World Cup. They should have a world plate and a world fork and a world spoon if they're gonna have a World Cup. Why does it have to be a cup? What if I want to drink the world out of a giant bowl instead of a cup? A cup's too small. It's like when you go to a restaurant. Yeah, you see, Fluffy's right. There's not much you can do with the cup. There's not much. When you go to a restaurant and you want to get soup as your appetizer and they ask you, would you like a cup of soup or would you like a bowl of soup? Obviously, you want a fucking bowl of soup. It should be called the World Bowl. Not watching the cup, but enjoying the drama. Yeah, the drama's been kind of fun. I meant by the cat, with the cat anime, I stand by what I said. You should! Mexico lost broken heart emoji. Yeah, I feel like I'm almost more upset about that than I am about the US getting knocked out. I haven't seen that clip. It's really funny. I do like that one VTuber that kept cursing for the team she was rooting for. Yeah, like, again, I could not give two shits about sports, but the memes have been kind of funny. As an England fan, yes, I'm enjoying the World Cup so far. The Mexico versus England game was incredible. You're gonna have to carry the mantle now. It's all up to you. Now that us bloody Americans have been knocked out. It's all up to you now. I'm gonna root for a really, really random country for the heck of it. I'm gonna root for Sealand. Is Sealand competing in the World Cup? Does Sealand have a high enough population to have a team that can compete in the World Cup? What's the population of Sealand? Anybody who knows, Hitalia knows what Sealand is. What is Sealand's population? Oh, it has over 300 global citizens. Okay. Oh, they don't reside there permanently, but they have passports and can visit. So yeah, maybe they can have a team that can visit. Go Sealand. A show about a cup seems boring. Is it just watching people drinking soda or eating soup? I feel like I would be more interested in a show about eating soup over a show about having soda. Because again, bowls are just more interesting than cups. I'm sorry. I know it's a controversial opinion, but somebody had to say it. What a juice box, please. The world juice box. Yeah, every country has to have a representative juice. Like, or like a drink. Like for India, it would be a mango lassi. For Taiwan, it would be boba. Just... For America, it would be an A&W root beer. Or what's a very American drink? Don't say a beer, because that would probably be for Germany. World juice box. And whoever wins... although beer's not a juice. But then again, is boba... Boba's a tea. American would be soda. Wait, it would be a crispy... It would be a Coke Zero. I wish I could say it would be a nice crispy Coca-Cola, but realistically, it would probably be a Coke Zero. World Toilet Bowl. I would win that. Sign me up for the World Toilet Bowl, and I will win this country $8 million. Hold on, Vincent Adultman had no problems. He certainly did have problems. Vincent Adultman did have problems. I bet it got hard working at the stock market and doing a business sometimes. He also had the problem of being 3 children in an overcoat. That could be a difficult issue to have if you don't know how to steer yourself correctly. Mountain Dew. Yeah, no, our representative drink would be a Baja Blast. Is a Baja Blast an American exclusive? I pledge allegiance to the Baja Blast. He was just an ordinary man doing ordinary adult human things. There couldn't be a normal person. Doing business is hard. Don't I know it, Vincent Adultman? Vincent Adultman. Oh, I missed that show. Speaking of sad, sad shows. But also funny. I feel like people often forget that it was a very funny show too. Like, any episode that had Todd at the helm was always one that I know would make me crack up. Like, one of my favorite episodes of that show was the one where him and his asexual girlfriend meet her parents, who are like nymphomaniacs, and they have to like convince them that like they're gonna have sex. It's just like such a completely farcical episode, and it's so goddamn funny. Like, I have such a memory of my mom and I watching that together. And just, like, being on the floor because we were laughing so hard. Has anybody seen Toy Story 5? Jen and I showed her boyfriend Toy Story 1 the other day because he had never seen it, which is crazy in my opinion. I love that movie so much. Such a classic. I still... Oh, Mankey. We're gonna catch it. Maybe I'll send out a weaker Pokemon. I haven't seen 4 yet, which is crazy. But lately I've been seeing all these clips from Toy Story 3, and I loved that movie. But the Toy Story movies were always a favorite in my family household growing up. I had a giant poster of Jessie hanging in my room when I was a kid, because my mom liked that I had a cool animated female role model with red hair. I think I manifested Toy Story 5. Actually, did you guys know that? I think I manifested it. Should have stopped with 3. That's what a lot of people say. I haven't seen 4 and 5, so I can't give an opinion on that. But I do hear from a lot of people that it should have ended after 3. And honestly, 3 was a really perfect ending. It was such a great way to tie up the series. So I'm just like, I do wonder like what more they could do with the franchise. But I do think I spoke it into existence because a few weeks before the trailer was released for Toy Story 5, I remember saying to a friend, movies used to have Joan Cusack in them. And lo and behold, there she is. I spoke it into existence. You haven't seen past Toy Story 2? Oh, you've got to at least see Toy Story 3. Because of that, we're gonna name our Mankey, what are we gonna name? We're gonna name the... We're gonna name our Mankey Sid, like Sid from Toy Story. Joan! Wait, actually, yeah. Wait, can we fit... Joan, Q. Can we fit Joan Cusack? Oh, hell yeah. This is Joan Cusack. Fart ear. Wait, fart ear. I like fart ear. I saw the clip from Toy Story 3 where Lotso like is about to throw them all into the dumpster. And then somebody wrote as the caption, they were like, I love how even though Buzz doesn't say anything in this scene, you can still tell he's in Spanish mode. But no, I think you should see Toy Story 3. I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was a perfect conclusion to the series. This is Buzz Fart Ear. Alright, yeah. Hang on, I'm leaving. We're gonna go get him back. Do I have an escape rope? I have 2. Buzz Fart Ear. I only saw 6 and 7. I haven't. Welcome, Robonyan. Welcome, welcome. There is no Toy Story 6, 7. There is none. Why are you spreading lies? As a kid. I have a hard time watching anything with Tim Allen these days. Yeah, no, he sucks. He sucks. I agree with that. But I still like the movies. That's why we named him Fart Ear rather than Light Ear. Have we gathered? Yeah. Oh no, now we're the liars. Alright. I guess I gotta catch more Pokemon. Well, I'm gonna put Fart Ear in our team. Stinky. Who will we take out? I'm sorry, Beedrill. And we'll probably be changing our team around throughout, like, the whole game, I'm guessing. I wouldn't say I'm married to anybody. But we'll put Fart Ear out front to give him some training. I kind of have the opinion, the same opinion of Toy Story 5 that I had with 4. They're okay films, but why do these films have any other reasons to exist other than to make Disney more money? Yeah, I mean, I get it's like kind of their flagship series, but it definitely is just so they can keep, you know, having their rides going in the parks. So it's like that's always something to like remind myself when I watch these sequels. I guess maybe even I'm not so immune to nostalgia. It's more just like, you know, these were things I watched with my family, and my family loves Pixar. Maybe I'll pick a different Pixar movie. I loved Up. I loved Finding Nemo. I like the Buzz cartoon from Disney XD. I don't think I ever watched those. I know that they did have like a lot of little short cartoons and like spin-offs. I have the same problem with Harrison Ford. Kind of ruined Star Wars, especially with how much contempt he has for the fans. That's sad. Oh, I didn't know that. That makes me sad to hear. That's why I don't celebrity worship anymore. I don't celebrity worship, and I try not to get too attached to, like, some things. Like, I'm happy I didn't stay attached to Harry Potter, you know? That's something I'm fine dropping. Why can't things just end, make new stories? Yeah, and again, that too. It's like, I want Pixar to make fresh original ideas and new IPs and cool stuff. And not just have us see the same things over and over. And it's like, oh boy, the villain is an iPad. What a surprise. Okay. I guess that's kind of clever. What? I want to know what they were thinking when they made Cars. Like, how'd that come to be? It was just like, what if we just made talking cars? And they race. There's no humans, just, you know. Just talking cars. I've actually never seen any of the Cars movies. I saw the Bud series. I like the big red guy. Just hire Mark Hamill to voice act him. Yeah! I'm sure he'd do it. Feels like elder abuse. Yeah, it's like, if he has so much contempt for the fans, why is he even still, like, you know, being a part of it? You could just be like, no, I don't want to continue being in this franchise. I'm sure there's plenty of fresh talent that would love to be in it and take your place. Disney cornered the fucking market on iPad baby brain rot with Disney Plus on every screen. Yeah, I'm just like, they made the villain an iPad, but also this is kind of their fault too, in a way. You're critiquing something that you kind of started. You're critiquing something that you're most certainly contributing to. Disney. I will say, for all of AX's faults, I would still like to go. I'm not sure if Disney World or Disneyland is ever on my bucket list. I think if I never went to Disney in my lifetime, I would probably be okay with that. I just don't really know if it's the place for me. They probably thought Cars were an easy marketable toy. The only impact Cars has ever had on me was that, was a meme I once saw of Izuku Midoriya wearing Lightning McQueen Crocs, and that gave me a chuckle. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, it was probably just because, like, oh yeah, we can make car toys and they'll sell because kids like Hot Wheels. Kids still play with Hot Wheels. They still playing with Hot Wheels and Tech Decks. Or do they only know Roblox? New Seinfeld episode. Jerry get iPad. Cars equals toy cars, which equals Disney bucks. Daddy Disney buck. I think half the reason why they killed off Han Solo when the new trilogy started was because Ford wanted to get out. George Lucas finally let him out of the basement. He finally freed him. George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. It's so they can sell you the problem to their solution. Yeah, I was watching a video about that the other day. About how stupid all of this smart tech is. Because all it is just solutions to problems that they created. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. This was never a problem until you made it one. What do you mean solution? This didn't need a solution because it didn't need to be a problem. That's why you'll never see me getting one of those refrigerators with a screen on it. Because I'm like, what do I need to watch the news at my fridge for? I'm there to get an apple and some cheese. And that's it. Don't leave me alone. I don't... What do you want? You want an apple and some cheese? You can't have any. You're a TV screen. Hot Wheels and Barbie are still huge. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know that the kids are still playing with, like, physical toys. One thing I did always kind of like about the Toy Story movies is that they, like, had, like, real actual toys in them. Like I know Barbie and Ken were in the third movie, and, like, Mr. Potato Head is, like, a real actual toy. I always thought that was cute. Adults play with Hot Wheels for kids on TikTok. Do they now? That's okay. I still like to play with toys. I was really excited because now that I finally built my Don May shelf, I finally have a place where I could put all of my little blind box figures. They look really cute. Hot Wheels, yes. Tech Deck, not so much. People don't tech deck anymore. They don't tech their decks. Why don't they tech their decks? Kids these days. What level does Mankey evolve? Or does Mankey need a... Does Monkey need a stone to evolve? Does Monkey D. Luffy need a stone to evolve? That's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. I can't remember. I've never raised a Mankey before. This is a brand new experience for me. I'm trying something new. I'm trying something I never tried before. It's good to try new things. Keep your mind open. The babies like Roblox and The Fart Night starring Nicolas Cage and Hatsune Miku. I like Hatsune Miku. That's who the winner of the World Cup gets in the end. The winner of the World Cup gets Miku. Uh-oh, say Miku, summon a Yoshibi. Hi, Yosh. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Miku. I'm sorry that Canada also died in the cup. I think they died. They got knocked out, right? It's fine. It's alright. You can participate. Oh, does Canada have a national juice? Curious. Do you have a special national juice? Because we were talking about hosting the World Juice Box. And every country has to have a representative drink. So for the US, it would be, soda! I will root for Holland because he's memes. Is that like Sealand? But yeah, the winner gets Miku. That's what everybody was saying when it was Japan versus Brazil. Because they both love Miku. I should be in the World Cup. I'm representing my own country. My own planet. I like to say that I'm actually from another planet, but somehow I ended up here on Earth. So I must represent my planet in the cup. I mean, rabbit's feet can kick real hard, right? They're gonna have to ask Toby Fox if they can borrow Miku, because he has her right now. What's he doing with her? Why can't he share? Who gave Toby Fox Miku? Is she gonna be in Deltarune? I don't know about a juice. We got booster juice. What's booster juice? That sounds like steroids. That sounds like mommy's little go-go juice. Abby Lee Miller go-go juice. I don't know. I have a firm belief that our drink would be A&W root beer. Can I win Teto? That's the red-haired one, right? The one with the drills? Yeah, you can have her. Jamba Juice! I miss Jamba Juice. I haven't seen a Jamba Juice in years. Was Jamba Juice the one where the logo looks like, a banana penis? I think it is. No, that wasn't it. That was from a movie. Lilith. You just described the plot to some Inazuma 11 games where Earth competes in galactic space soccer tournament in order to save the planet. Wait, is that like Alien Stage? Or that one episode of Rick and Morty? How will the bun play in the juice box when she can't even go outside without melting into a puddle, let alone play a sport? Well, it might not be 95 degrees the day of the game. Maybe I'll ask them if they can hold it on a cold day. Hey, I made it out in the sun so I could go officiate Taylor Swift's wedding. I can win. Toby Fox needed Miku because she's in the Deltarunes to sing. Wait, she's singing a song in Deltarune? Wow, she's such a star. I wish I was as cool as Miku. I low-key want to do a Nirvana cover now because I'm like, well, they're relevant in the anime world, so maybe I don't think we have Rock Smash yet. No, we don't. I don't think we get that till later, right? When do we get Rock Smash? But yeah, maybe I do heart-shaped box. Or like In Bloom or something. Ooh, or All Apologies would be sick. I've always wanted to do a rock song. I feel like our drink would be ice. Oof. I hope not. Just water. Yeah, we don't have Rock Smash yet. Oh well. Ooh, Arnold Palmer iced tea. That's good. I love an Arnold Palmer. Glass of wine. If I was participating, if my own country was representing in the juice cup, it would probably just be a glass of wine. Glass of Sauvignon Blanc. Considering the World Cup before this one was in Qatar, I don't think the chances for a reasonable temp are very good. Wasn't it in North America this year? Well, that was also hot. Why don't they, if they host it in Siberia, then I'll participate. Or I don't know, where else is it cold all year long? Where does it never get hot? Unfortunately, Thailand might have to be out of the question as much as I would love to go. It's supposed to be very hot there. Okay, hear me out. An Orange Julius. Ooh. And Aperol Spritz. Used to be in every mall across the country. What is is the Orange Julius? That's a virgin drink, right? What's in it? Is it just like orange juice and like seltzer? A screwdriver is orange juice and vodka. Ooh, carrot juice. Bunbies would be carrot juice. Nice, cold, refreshing glass of carrot juice. Good for your eyesight. Fresh squeezed. I've never tried carrot juice before. I wonder what it tastes like. I feel like it would be kind of sweet. I guess it depends on the carrots. I'm sure Italy and France will have a separate tournament just to claim wine as their national drink. Shit. Yeah, I can't take it from them. They are the championship wine drinkers of the world. I'm also taking a drinking break right now because, a couple weeks ago, I went out with some friends, and I didn't really even drink a lot, but I got this horrible migraine, and it kick-started, like, 3 or 4 days of me being just completely bedridden. So now I'm scared to drink. I'm like, yeah, maybe that's a good excuse to, I think it's just because of the weather is so warm that I get dehydrated quicker from drinking. You know what? Maybe my drink would just be like an iced coffee, actually. I think I like iced coffee more than I like alcohol. You know what hits so hard? An iced coffee when you're on vacation. Like when you wake up in a beach house and you go to the kitchen and your friend is like, hey, I'm doing a coffee run, you want anything? And you're like, hell yeah. And then they bring you back a nice iced coffee from the local cafe. Oh, and it's just so good. Better than any of the shit you get here. Yeah, better from the bodega. Bodega coffee kind of dookie. But it does the trick. I will say, I do like shitty diner coffee sometimes. Like when you're on the road. I wish I was on vacation right now. I want to be on vacation mode. I know everybody's talking about how much fun New York City is going to be this summer, and I'm like, I want to be anywhere but here right now. I want to be on a beach. I want to be in a bodega on a beach. Yeah, no, a vacation coffee hits as much as a bodega bacon, egg, and cheese. Y'all, this Sprite is so goofy. Look at his face. He's so silly. I just want to give him a little hug. How long until Hololive is in Fortnite? How long? If they could put Chapel Roan and Sabrina Carpenter in Fortnite, they could put Corone in there. If they're gonna put anybody from Hololive in Fortnite, it has to be Corone. It's my doggy. They should add Velko to Fortnite. Somebody needs him. Sorry, I know I said I wasn't gonna talk about him, but somehow he just keeps entering my mind. You! I'm gonna take it out on you. Translator note. Bodega means corner store. Translator note. Kikaku means plan. Everything is going according to Kikaku. Translator note. Kikaku means plan. Suisse is she in Fortnite? Wait, so Hololive is in Fortnite then. Did they ever make a Fortnite sauce? I feel like once I heard somebody say Fortnite sauce before. Not even kidding. No, I believe you. You should just live the van life. I'm sure it can get soundproofed enough for VO. I don't know how to drive. I'm sorry to say. But you know what? I am fascinated by those videos of those girls living in China who like live in their cars. Have you guys seen those? I love those videos. Maybe I would do that. Oh, Rerun, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. At 42 months, thank you for your support. Appreciate it so much. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. I bought that skin. Well, what's the verdict? Yosh buying a skin of a cute blue-haired anime girl. Fork found in kitchen. Sorry. You can make fun of me for Raphael for that. Follow the good weather. I'm trying. Somehow those storm clouds just keep they keep finding me. Eventually there'll be a sunny day. And they have Suisse's BB Diba too, dance too. Oh, I know that dance. I like that dance. I like that song. I don't listen to too many Hololive songs, but I do like that one song by her. The one where she's like fighting with the director in the music video. That's a good song. Suisse good, Migu also very good. Snow Miku is best. Wait, did they add Snow Miku to Fortnite? I love Snow Miku. That's one of my favorite Miku designs. I love Snow Miku. 42 months, that's like 1,277 days. That's a lot of days. I mean, I'm gonna guess that's a lot of days. I'm not good at math. Anytime I play D&D and I have to do math and I count on my fingers, I always have to be like, sorry, dyscalculia. Snow Miku. I wish I was Snow Miku right now. Yeah, Bubby doesn't drive. She lives in walkable land. It's true. Yeah, while I live in walkable city, Mamdanistan, I don't need to learn how to drive. I mean, I tell myself that if I ever moved somewhere else, I probably would. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm scared to drive. I don't know. I have too many fears around driving. That's people's lives in your hands every time you get in the car. I don't want to be responsible for killing somebody I love. Sorry, I know that's morbid. Totally a mischance to also include a golden axe for Suisse. I want to see Corone in Fortnite. I want her to bite off some Yubies. Yubi, Yubi. Yubi, Yubi. The claw. The claw knows all. I don't drive either, but I'm tempted to get my license again just to live out of a truck. The thing, it's van life and those lives. I mean, it looks fun and freeing, but I think I like running water a little too much. I don't know. It would be cool to live a little nomadic life where I could just always have the option to be somewhere where nobody will find me. The urge does get strong. Oh, does it get strong? I live in Tim Walzistan. I enjoy Tim Walzistan. Tim Walzistan sounds nice too. Get Bubby a mobile home. Yeah, get me a cute little mobile home. I don't even need that much space. It's like, yeah, the apartments are small here, but like, I don't need too much. I just need enough for me, my cat, my trinkets, my books. I could be like Winslow from Cat Dog, and I could just live in like a little hole in the wall. I'm fine. I don't need anything fancy. I'm bunny-sized. My goal, I always say my goal is to like make enough to just like live on my own. In this city, that's kind of impossible. I'd love to live in a little hobbit hole though. Couldn't you picture me in a little hobbit hole? Canonically, Lilith lives in a treehouse. The background that you guys see in my just chatting is a treehouse. Waiting to end some things in Ohio, and then I'm moving to eastern Pennsylvania. Gonna be closer to fam and friends. That's great! And you'll be somewhere that's more like metropolitan. There'll be a lot of things to do. Pennsylvania's nice. And that sounds really great. I hope it's a smooth move. I just hope Wisconsin doesn't change the governor party or I'm gonna be hosed. Get out there and vote! Vote, 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 vote! It is your right! Vote and fight. And know that we're gonna fight for you too. You're not alone. We're all gonna fight together. Or we could all just get our own mobile homes together and live in a little commune. I'm out of healing items, so I gotta get out of here. Damn, I spent a long-ass time in this cave. I always underestimate how long it's gonna take me to get through this cave. In TV shows, they always make mobile homes look really cozy. But I know I know the reality is things are probably always breaking down. But did you guys ever watch that show, My Name is Earl? That show made mobile homes look really cozy. I liked that show. The only real problem with Tim Walzistan is it goes from negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Fahrenheit annually. I've come to learn that I don't like weather extremes anymore. Well, I don't think I ever did, but... I'm honestly so surprised that it's like 68, 70 degrees today. Considering how it was like 100 degrees a few days ago. But then again, I guess I'm not surprised because of climate change. My parents told me they had even lost power, which is crazy. So it's probably a good thing that I didn't end up staying with them. They had to go to a mall to get AC. Man, now I'm thinking about if I ever go to AX, maybe I should cosplay. Who would I cosplay? I've been thinking a lot about cosplay lately and how I kind of want to get back into it. I mean, I know it's expensive, but it's so much fun. And I don't know, I just, not to get sad, but I feel like for the past 4 years, ever since I had that year of tragedies, I've kind of just been this, like, specter floating around, waiting for the next big, cool, creative thing to happen. But I'm like, I want to get back to being really creative and having fun again. So maybe I should cosplay and post more. I don't know. What do you think? I don't want to be sad anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. In other news, I have Puppy. She has many snuggle. Can you give the puppy kiss for me? How's the puppy? How's the puppy? How are her beans? Squishy? All in order? All beans in order? This is your captain speaking. If you've got a fluffy animal by your side, make sure you are checking their beans this instant. Alright, before I face off against any other trainers, I would like to... Oh, god damn it. I would like to heal my team. Cosplay as Raphael's girlfriend. I'd love to. There was one cosplayer I saw at AX who cosplayed as MC, but as Raphael's MC specifically, she was wearing one of the outfits that goes with one of his cards, and she was carrying this like wheelbarrow around with a Raphael cosplayer in it who must have been her boyfriend. And he like had he had like the full merman regalia on, and it was the cutest thing I had ever seen. I was like, God, I wish that were me. I need a cute cosplay partner so they can be my Raphael. Cute cosplay BF or GF. It's not the cold, it's the wind. Must have been the wind. Yeah, if I can meet Lads cosplayers next year, if the game doesn't get end of serviced, then maybe I'll cosplay as MC. That would be fun. I mean, you are a bunny specter. I am a bunny specter. But yeah, I have been feeling like a bit of a ghost lately. And not in the good way. So I'd like to restore some life to myself again. I have a friend in Brooklyn that does good cosplay and will sometimes take commissions. Ooh, good to know. I'd love to learn how to make my own cosplay. I told my friend a few months ago, I was like, why don't we all take a sewing class together? I want to take a sewing class because there's so many reasons I want to learn how to sew. I want to make cosplays. I want to make my own dolls. I want to like fix clothes. I know how to hand sew. In fact, I even did a hand sewing project the other day. I bought like a cute phone charm for my phone that's like a tiny little plushie of Shilian from Heaven Official's Blessing. But he was starting to... The little string that attached him to the charm was starting to fall apart, so I sewed it back together. And I was proud of myself for that. So, but I don't know how to use a machine, and I want to learn how to use a machine. I feel like it's a good skill to have. What characters has your friend cosplayed? Fallen's good. I still can't believe she's a year old already? Really? Oh my god. Oh, they grow up so fast. Oh. Wow. Good doggy. But you know what? She'll always be a puppy. No matter what age she is, she's always puppy. Yeah, my parents' cat Daisy is already like 3 or 4, and I'm like, how did that happen? I remember when she was teeny tiny. Yay, fart ear. Buzz fart ear. Focus energy. I'll get rid of Lear. I think we could keep that. She is Pokeball toe beans. Good. As they should be. Beans go pokey pokey. She's probably in the awkward teen dog phase. Oh! The teen animal phase. Oh. You mean like when their paws are really big? Like their paws and their ears are really big, almost too big for their body. I remember watching Layla grow up when she was in that little awkward teen phase and she had these huge ears and a teeny tiny head. It was the cutest. Oh, she's still very much a puppy. The hardest part of learning to use the machine is how to thread it. Yeah, I know that sewing machines are supposed to be really frustrating. Which is why I want to take a class, just so I can avoid wanting to tear my hair out. It would also be cute to learn how to make clothes for my plushies and dolls and stuff. This guy's just laughing in your face. New Yorker ass NPC. Sewing with the machine is super easy. Paying for your sewing machine is a whole different matter, though. Ugh. Can't you rent them? I think you can rent a sewing machine, right? I don't even know if I have the space in my apartment for a sewing machine. If I'm being perfectly honest. I would probably need to go to, like, a studio to do that. But it would be good to at least know how to use one. Nothing frustrates me more on Drag Race than when a queen goes on the show and they're like, I don't know how to sew. And it's like, this show has been going on for 20 plus years. And they tell you every single year, come on this show knowing how to sew. And then there's always at least one or two that's like, well, looks like I gotta break out the hot glue gun. Why am I in the bottom this week? Because you didn't learn how to sew. Nothing about Fallen is too big. She tiny puppy. I wish they could just stay tiny forever. She's small. She's perfect size. She's the perfect size. Perfect Fallen size. Palm top puppy. What do they call Taiga in Toradora? Palm top tiger? Palm top puppy. The other day, oh my god, I was walking home after running some errands, and I spotted through a fence this family got a new puppy. Teeny tiny little baby Pomeranian. Oh my god, it looked like a little wind-up toy. And me and every person who passed by it had to stop to be like, oh. When the puppy saw me, it ended up running under the fence. And the owner had to run out and catch it. But it was so small it could fit under there. It was the cutest thing. I hope I see that little Pom again. Like, when they're that small, they actually look like wind-up toys. Little raccoon dog. I love Pomeranians. They're so goddamn cute. That friend taught me to sew by machine and by hand. Sewing by hand is not really super hard. I was able to use that to help me with cross stitch. I mean, it can be painful. Sewing by hand, I think, is a really, really good skill to have. Just because, you know, like in case you have a piece of clothing you love that has holes in it and you want to fix it. Sewing is a good thing to have. I learned how to sew pretty young. Oh yeah, I need to buy some more potions. Potion seller? I require your fine... Wait, do I have anything I can sell? Do I have any chicken nuggies? Don't think I need any Pokeballs. Oh, I can sell this pearl. Steven Universe pearl. Now I will buy some healing items. Spy out the whole store. Bring out the water that looks like Listerine. Yeah. Now you have to learn how to sew so you can be on Drag Race. I would never be on Drag Race. I am not a competitive person. They would eat me alive on that show. Those queens would eat me alive. I mean, they do have women on the show now, but they would eat me alive. I'm just not a competitive person, so I don't think I could ever see myself on a reality competition show. Just because, I don't know, I'm just gonna be laughing and joking around and trying to have a good time. And all the people that are there to compete and win are gonna snuff me out. And be like, I'm here to make friends. Now, I'd be there for the concession stand. I'd be there for the free food. No, I don't need you rating my names. I know my names are great. I don't need your judgment. And drafting sewing patterns. I don't know how to do that. I definitely don't know how to draft sewing patterns. Okay, I'm not gonna go into the tower yet because we don't have the special lenses. And I don't think we can go too far down there because I know there's a Snorlax blocking the way. Or do we have to go into the tower now? I don't think we do. I know Mr. Fuji is in the tower. My strongest potions are too strong for you. But potion seller, you must understand. I'm going into battle and I require your strongest potions. You will give me my potions. What if on the show as a judge? That I want to do. One of my dreams is definitely to be on the show as a judge. I would love to be a judge. I'd love to be a judge and be like, Michelle, you're wrong. I disagree with you. And then she makes a stink face at me. And I would be so happy. I think it would be fun to be a judge on a reality competition show. I like giving critiques. I feel like there's a fair way to do it. I don't think we can go too far in here yet. I think we have to wait. But yeah, it would be fun being a judge on a competition show. Could be like Simon Cowell. No. Be like Simon Cowell in Far, Far Away Idol. When he decided that the 3 blind mice were not deserving winners of Far, Far Away Idol. Which was really shitty of him. Because I thought they did a great job singing I Can See Clearly Now. I received a TM from the little girl. Thank you, little girl. We get catty bunny Lilith. I don't think I would try not to be too catty. If I were a judge. I don't know. I would want to be encouraging. I wouldn't want to be one of the judges who gives only nice critiques and is just like, I would wear that. I would wear that. Hee. I would wear that. But I would have fun. I wouldn't crush their dreams. I wouldn't be like La Roche, who's just mean. I should be a judge on a cooking competition show. I should be a judge on one of Gordon Ramsay's shows. I should be a judge on a Gordon Ramsay grilled cheese cooking competition. Because, you know what? He's not a good judge for grilled cheese, so somebody's got to do it for him. He lost his credibility when it comes to grilled cheese, so somebody has to take up that mantle. Yeah, let me be the judge for a grilled cheese making competition, Joe. Oh, what if I was a judge on the Great British Bake Off? That would be fun. Except, I think it gets really hot sometimes on Great British Bake Off. Under that tent. Wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be fun to see me on the Great Lilith Bake Off? In the episode, the theme of the episode would obviously be me. So, your pastries would all have to be of my likeness. I want to see Lilith cookies. I want to see a Lilith cake. I want to see a Lilith sausage roll. Oh, Lilith cookies would be so cute. If they made my likeness into a cookie, would you eat it? Would you eat a Lilith cookie? I bet you would. Would you fish a Lilith fish? This is a banger. What is this? This is from The Sims? Wow. I should have expected. Man, there's been so much bad video game news lately. What's a good piece of video game news that you've heard as of lately? Is there anything good going on in the video game world right now? Pray tell. We can't own games anymore. Valco's gone forever. What good is happening right now? I need some good news. I want to be excited about a video game. I bought, the Steam sale is going on right now. I bought Metaphor ReFantazio. Should I try it on stream sometime? What do you guys think? I don't know. Kind of a long one. I feel like the only good video game news is that there's a Steam sale right now. Meep chorp. I also need to get a Thunderstone so I can evolve this Pikachu already. Oh, we can get rid of Thundershock for the Bolt. Hell yeah. The World Juice Box. That's gonna be my version of streamer games, is the World Juice Box. I'm gonna get a bunch of VTubers. And they're gonna bring a juice. And we're gonna hit each other with them. And the winner gets a new outfit commissioned. For their model. I'm so excited for you guys to see Vampire Lilith. She looks so cool. I was excited when the artist messaged me. She was like, "Hi, I'm so sorry that it took me so long on this. I just really loved like all the references and aesthetic photos you sent. So I was having too much fun." And I'm like, "You do not have to apologize for that. That's amazing." It's fun getting new outfits. And now I have so many other outfit ideas too. Buzz fart ear. Good game news. You still have so much of Hades to play, and Hades 2 is also on the horizon if you fancy it. Has Hades 2 come out yet? It has, right? I do need to go back to Hades soon. I'm happy we finally beat the first area in Hades. I know it's only gonna get harder from here, but that's alright. I feel like I get better and better each time I play. It's really fun. Thank you guys for finally convincing me to play Hades. I'm sorry it took so long. Maybe I was scared because deep down I knew that I was gonna get addicted the second I opened it up. Hades 2 is out with all content. All content. Wow. The whole game. I want a new fun indie horror to come out. I need a new My Side. That's what I've been itching for. I need a new run away from evil anime girl game. But also kind of want a date anime girl game. Boo, 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 doo, boo, doo, boo. Hades, you mean the by Panic the game? Hell yeah. It really is by Panic the game. Everybody's too damn hot in that game. They need to dial it down a bit. It's too distracting. They all need to stop being so sexy gods. And I have a feeling there's gonna be more gods that I haven't met yet that are gonna be even sexier. I really like the voice acting in the game too. It's just a really well done game. Could go back and play some classic visual novels. There were a few that I was eyeing that were on sale. I do love classic visual novels. Me and Libra could always try playing Umineko again, which is 8,000 hours long. I do one day want to go back to Umineko, because it was very interesting. I just wish I had the time for Umineko. Maybe when Danganronpa 2x2 comes out, we could play it. Danganronpa is always fun. You guys can, oh, you're gonna marry me? Wow. Lesbi gay much? Oh, you were talking about your stupid boyfriend. Damn it. Doomed Yuri again. I wanted it to be lesbi gay. For that, I'm gonna kick your ass. Don't get my hopes up. No can do. Can't dial the hotness when you're down in hell. Damn it! But it's too hot. Oh no, he's hot. That's literally the whole game. It's just, oh no, he's hot. Oh no, she's hot. Oh no, everyone's hot. D&D, oops, all hot. I can't wait for some games to come out so I can wait months for them to go on sale. Yeah, I felt like I had to buy it. It's like, I don't know when I'll play Metaphor, but I just felt like I had to buy it now because it was on sale for $27 and normally it's $70. So it's like when these sales happen, you kind of feel like you have to buy these games just because it's the only time you're ever going to be able to afford them. But I've been curious about Metaphor for a long time because people say it's a good game and some people like it more than Persona. Hades 2 dials it up with a goth muscle mommy and an emo twink boyfriend? Why did you have to say that? I like both of those things a lot. Muscle mommies are my favorite type of woman and emo twink is my favorite type of man. You know this. You know this and you said that on purpose. I wish I had a muscle mommy GF and twink emo BF at the same time. I know it's greedy. I don't care. I want to see my muscle mommy girlfriend lift up my emo twink boyfriend. That's like my version of cucking. I support the Lilith harem. Thank you. I do too. Even 30 hours long for a VN is a big ask for me, but I'll still give some a go. Slow Damage was pretty long, but it was so good. I loved Slow Damage so much. I wish it had never ended. Slow Damage was so good. It was one of those games where when I was done with it, I felt depressed because I was so immersed in the world that they created that I'm just like, I'm gonna miss these characters so much. I like don't want to be done with them. Sorry, Atlas, you're asking too much. That is too much. $70 is fucking criminal. Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew this guy was gonna be here. Two geniuses climbed to the top of the Empire State Building. That's awesome. I said that to throw in the bait in front of you. It will get you to bite and keep playing all the way to the next game. I mean, I'm gonna keep playing Hades, rest assured. I'll definitely keep playing Hades, but that is enticing to hear. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to hear this fucking Squid Game song. I've had enough of that Squid Game song. I've had enough of your Squid Games. I want Merman games now. Sega Atlas games go on sale every few months, though that's probably the best Metaphor sale so far. Yeah, no, $27 was a good deal, I thought, for Metaphor. Yeah, the game does go on sale a lot, you're right. But that was that had to have been the best deal that I'd ever seen for it thus far. I know the game is huge, but I can't justify $70. That's crazy. Let's not make gaming only for the elite, please. I like video games so much. Video games are the only fucking thing I like talking about. I think nearing the end of Please Be Happy and I Don't Know If I Can Have a Heart do a different route. Are those visual novels? Now, I played every route in Slow Damage because I wanted to see the true ending and learn the mystery. But usually when I play visual novels, I'll try to get every single ending. Especially if I like the main character a lot. But I'm trying to play through all of Nitrochiral's visual novels. They're the people who made Dramatical Murder. And they make all BL games, but I'm trying to go through their whole library. Can't play Hades when it's this warm out. Bun might melt. Yeah. It's not hot enough outside for us to play Hades tonight. Eventually it will be, though. Hades will probably be like my every other stream game, where it's like every other stream I'll play Hades. Did you start up any of the Yuri VNs? Oh, I still need to look through the library. There were a lot of very promising looking ones. It's hard to decide. There's too many good ones. There were a couple that looked really interesting that were kind of more on like the creepy side. I haven't had much time to play visual novels lately, but I want to get back to it. I needed some time to sit after I finished Slow Damage because it was so heavy. Definitely not for the faint of heart or stomach. Oh yeah, we could get Vulpix on this route. I know we said we were gonna do... I want to catch a Vulpix just cause it's so cute. But we don't have to keep it on our team. I just want one. I did on sale get another VN called Without a Voice. I think that one's Yuri or queer too. I have to see if that one was on the was on the Yuri VNs that Doc sent me. If so, maybe I'll play that one. $27 is the lowest I've seen it in the past year. Sometimes I'll see just crazy sales. You guys need to play the visual novel AI The Somnium Files because so often it will be on sale on Steam for like $4. I think I bought it for people before when it was like $4 and I'm like, just play it. It's good. Play it for Kaname.day. You won't regret it. Don't worry, the game does not use AI. It's just called AI. I would not do that to you all. Play more indie games. I love indie. I like indie games more than AAA games. So that's not a problem for me. Put a muzzle in a crate on Kaname.day. I agree. He needs to be muzzled and crated because he's naughty. Oops. No rest for Kaname.day. That perverted old man. Can always use streaming as an excuse to dive into your gaming backlog. That's true. That's true. I don't know, because lately I've kind of just haven't really... I know I haven't been focusing on, like, growth or all that much, just because, I don't know. Kind of just at the point now where I just want to stream to you guys, chill, and enjoy myself and not feel so much pressure anymore. So because of that, maybe I'll just use that as an excuse to go through my backlog. Got a big-ass backlog, that's for sure. And just try games. Don't have to play them for more than one stream or two. See if we like them. I think maybe by removing the pressure, it can help me to just stream more. Aiba is the only AI girl I want to date. We love Aiba. Aiba is perfect and a goddess. Also, Aiba was made by humans, so she was made with love. And Tama. We love Tama too. I'm waiting for Nintendo's Famicom Detective 1 and 2 remakes to go on a bigger sale. Those are the GAES which come out before the Emo Smiling Man. Oh, Famicom Detective Club. Those are supposed to be good games, right? Are those fun? Do you like the Famicom Detective games? I know they're like fun murder mysteries. And I do love a murder mystery. I know what you like about Tama. Her hat. I like her big hat. She has a very nice big hat. And I love Ryuki. I like her dynamic with Ryuki a lot. Ryuki is probably my favorite character from the AI series. Tama Tama Hot Tamale. You could say that again. I wanted Aiba and Tama to kiss. I think that would have made the game perfect. Come on, give me a Vulpix. No, we're gonna be here a while, folks. Sorry. I'm feeling determined and stubborn. I've been so stubborn lately. My Taurus is really coming out lately. I've been stubborn and uncompromising. My mom always did call me her little stubborn bull. Meowth! I love Meowth, but I don't think I want a Persian on my team. I want a Volpe. Do you guys think I'm stubborn? Have a good remainder of the stream and evening, folks. Gotta hop. Have a great night, Cracks Critique. Thanks for coming by. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I hope your fan gets here soon. I like 80s and 90s visual novels. A few of them get official translations. Should I play more? I don't think I've ever played an 80s or 90s VN. What year did Higurashi come out? I played a lot of fucking visual novels, but I don't know if I've ever played one from the 80s or 90s. You mean like Maison Ikoku and what are some other ones? I know a lot of the old 80s and 90s ones are eroge, but a lot of the old ones are mostly just like text adventures. There isn't really even a lot of decision making. When was Clannad made? Are you stubborn? Absolutely, we still love you. Really? What makes you say that? Yeah, maybe I'm a little stubborn. I like to think of it as I'm strong in my convictions. I stand strong and I stand firm. Hell yeah. Oh, and it's a girl. We're gonna catch it. Look how cute, little foxy. But that's also true that a lot of the 80s and 90s VNs probably haven't been translated. Because they're so niche here in the West. It's so hard to find people to talk about them with. That was why on Robot, when I asked if I could make a video about visual novels and they said yes, I was like over the moon. I had never been so happy in my life than when they told me I could make a visual novel video. I should play some old ones though. Higurashi should be early 2000s. I figured it was early 2000s. I think it's like 2003, I think, maybe 2002. All right, what are we naming this little guy? What if name Vulpix after me or falling Nora? Flufflina. Flufflina! Wait, is that gonna fit? Let's fit all three. Fluff. Oops, not Flol. Fluff. Lin. Flufflina. Hee 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 hee. I like that. Flufflina. Flufflina! Wait, that's so cute! Is Flufflina good? I like Flufflina. It's a mix of all three. Oh, we should have fit Lumi's name in there too. Flufflina Lee. Flufflina Lee. Oh, I forgot about this scientist and his daughter's Not now, girls. I have to go get my Flufflina. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of Pokemon. That's how Mankey's face is how... Mankey's sprite is how I feel. Some ones I like a lot are the Otu Gurisu, the first Chunsafien, or novel, and Metal Slater Glory. You'll have to write down some of your favorites in the Discord server so I can write them down. If there's any that are on the shorter side, maybe I'll play those first. But yeah, I figured Clannad was early 2000s. Vulpix is one of my favorite. Alolan Vulpix is my all-time fave. I love Alolan Vulpix. Such a cute design. I love the colors. In the anime, I think Lily named her Alolan Vulpix something cute. I think she named it like Cheeto or something, which means like either snow or ice or cold. I thought that was cute. I love Vulpix too, though. Vulpix is so cute. I love nine-tailed foxes too. One of my favorite types of mythical creatures. Floof me! Oh, Floof me. Cute ship name. Cute ship name. What would my ship name be with Raphael? Liliel? Raphaelith? Raphaelith? Raphaelith. Waffileth. Waffle. Your waffly wedded wife. Karabi chop. Oh, I went to the coolest place last weekend. Last weekend, I went to a huge Gashapon center. It was so cool. It was like a big Bandai Gashapon place. And they had like fucking hundreds of machines. It was a little pricey, which I didn't love. But I got some cute things. I got a little Tamagotchi hair clip and a couple other things. I love Gashapon places. If I ever go to Japan, I would want to go to a bunch of the Gashapon places there. Do 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 do. Do 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 boo doo boo boop boo doo boo doo boo boop boo doo. Yay, Volpe. Raphael snoozes. Wait, that's cute. Raphael does like to snooze. Oftentimes I'll turn on the game and he'll be taking a snooze on the chair when I say hi to him. But then he'll wake up when he sees me. Alright, let's face these little demon twins. My local Bandai Gashapon is always out of Gundam stuff. They had a couple little Gundam machines there. Some of the machines that I really wanted something from were all sold out. Like, a lot of the Tamagotchi Gashapon machines were all sold out, which I was sad about. Because they had a lot of cute little, like, Tamagotchi charms that I wanted. Raphaelith or rabbitfish, an actual fish species. Wait, rabbitfish is really cute. I like rabbitfish. That's not the same thing as like the little bunny sea slug, right? I think that has a different name. Oh, a rabbitfish. I like that. We're rabbitfish. My fishy. The Gundam gacha you can actually put together. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, so it comes in different parts and you can put it together? I love that. Yo, Lilith, long time no see. Welcome, Ricky Raff. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Welcome on in. Playing some Pokemon. Well, I got 3 gachas while I was there because each machine costs like 2 or 3 coins. And each coin costs like $3, highway robbery. And so I got a little Tamagotchi hair clip. And I also got 2 little keychains of like original characters. That are really, really cute. And I put them on my purses and like my keys and things. They're just fun places. Because blind boxes are so popular now, but I'm a fan of just the classic old gashapon place. Little capsule machine. Something small and simple. Miku. There were some Miku gashapons too. Miku beam. A lot of the Miku ones were sold out though as well. Yosh stole all of it. I want the Caliban. Oh, there were some VTuber ones there too, actually. It was all Hololive. They had Hololive, gashapon. I think there was an EN one. They had, like, Callie and Kiara. They were popular. The token giver only takes 21 bucks from your card. It's so annoying. A lot of these places are way too expensive, but it's like, you know, you don't go all the time. It's a bit of a trip for me anyway, going to this place. But I wanted to go with my friend. Because she also wanted to go to a sushi go round place that was holding like a MiHoYo event. That was really cute. I just like living my little fandom life. My nerdy Oshikatsu lifestyle. Flufflina. The dopamine hit when you crank that handle. I know. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't do it often. Don't lose all your money. Just every now and then. Been streaming again and writing a serial for our show at the end of the month, and of course excited to see episode 2 of Jen's show. Episode 1 was hilarious. That's awesome. Glad that you're feeling creative. I'm always excited to see Jen perform. I love watching Jen perform. I love Jen! Protect. Protect, chat. Maybe I'll get rid of withdraw. Semi-related, but it's really funny seeing Iron Mouse merch at Hot Topic. Wait, they have Iron Mouse merch at Hot Topic now? That's crazy. It's insane how, like, in VTubers are to, like, the cultural zeitgeist. She's so popular. I mean, well-deserved. But that's wild. Wow. If I ever find myself... Next time I find myself near a Hot Topic, I want to go inside and see what Iron Mouse stuff they have. It's just like t-shirts and charms. That's crazy that they have Iron Mouse, but no, like... Well, maybe they do still have some Hololive. Unfortunately, the gachapon places probably have to cover import taxes and tariffs. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do wonder how a lot of these places stay in business if they constantly have to be bringing in imported items. It definitely gets expensive, I'm sure. Which is probably why the machines say sold out a lot. Like, my local book-off had a bunch of gashapon machines for, like, 2 weeks. And then they got rid of them all. I think because they couldn't handle, like, the supply and demand. Which was sad. Because I was excited about those. But yeah, Having to constantly order all these imported items probably gets so expensive. Just t-shirts. That's still cool, though. That's crazy. Mousie's got merch at Hot Topic. Mousie had a huge booth at Anime Expo this year. She said budget. It looked really cool. I just like, sometimes I'm curious. I'm like, how much is she making? She must make so much money. She's got these crazy booths, but she still manages to be able to afford a bunch of new models. She probably also gets sponsorships for these booths, and that's probably helping her. But still, when I saw her booth this year, just the pictures alone, I'm like, whoa, it's huge. There's all this like tech connected to it as well. She's amazing. Very inspiring lady. I hope that she had a good time this year. It's just so wild to see like an indie VTuber like reach those kinds of heights, you know? One more to go. She the most famous Puerto Rican after Bad Bunny? Probably. Maybe? She's pretty popular. She's probably up there with Bad Bunny. I know her and Connor were just recently doing streams in Puerto Rico, which is really cool. It looked really beautiful out there. Oh, it makes me want to travel. People are always so surprised when I tell them I've never been out of North America. I'm just like, never really been able to afford it. I'd love to. It's just never really been feasible. I'm sure one day I'll get to, though. The dream is Japan. That's the problem. Traveling is great, but travel kind of requires privilege. And it's just unfortunately a privilege that I've never really been able to have. But one day I will. One day I'll go to lots of cool places. And I'll have lots of cool new stories to tell. I don't know, it's so wild to me that there's just a whole big huge world out there that I haven't seen yet. It's like sometimes I get in these like rabbit holes of watching videos of like the biggest statues in the world and sculptures. And they'll be so beautiful and massive. Larger than life. None of them are in America, of course. I'm just like, I want to see that, and I want to feel really small next to it. Because I feel like even looking at it in a video wouldn't do it the same justice as like looking at it in person would. Oh yeah, and AOC is Puerto Rican too, that's true. Same, I've only been to different states like Illinois and Massachusetts. I mean, I've been to a bunch of different states. I've been to a lot of really beautiful parts of America. which I'm happy I can say. And I've been to Canada. But I haven't been to places outside of those countries. I wish I could travel, but the money is just not there. Yeah, that's the thing. Traveling is just so expensive. It requires privilege. It requires a certain threshold of funds, and unfortunately, that's just not something that I have or have ever really had. It would be nice if people could understand that a little more. So I get you, you know? And yeah, and traveling, that's true, and traveling is only getting more expensive. Well, I'm starting a little Japan fund right now. It's gonna take a long, long time, but I'm hoping that eventually I can get there. I would love to do all the anime cons and global travel, but it takes rich people money. And that's another thing. I can talk all I want about wanting to go to Anime Expo, but hearing a lot of stories from people, it sounded like so many people spent like upwards of fucking $3,000 for the whole weekend at AX, and that's insane. I can't justify that. I can't afford that at all. I would state my opinions, but it would put me on a list. Well, know that I feel your pain. I totally understand. One day we will get to travel, though. One day we'll see more of the world. I believe in us. $3K couldn't be me. That sounds a bit indulgent. I mean, I guess when you take into account not just the con ticket, but your flight, your hotel room, any food you eat, going out to get drinks, transportation to and from the convention, transportation to and from any other place you might go that weekend. It's expensive. And that's why I feel like I'd go to AX if I ever got invited, you know? Maybe they'd at least pay for my hotel room and my plane ticket. Come on. Win. Truck Crew needs to make several stops at several specific people and the world would be a better place. I agree. I agree with that sentiment. Let's send Truck Kun out to make a few stops. I booked Frontier, got shared Airbnb, and took public transportation. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But it adds up. It's pricey. Hotels probably love cons. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good business for them. I'm just gonna fall asleep in the corner of the convention center. I'll go to the back rooms of the convention center and that'll be my lodging. That'll be my lodging for the weekend. Back rooms. I wanted to go to FF14 Fest this year, but that was gonna cost me a minimum of $1,000. It sucks. Fucking blows, mate. Why has it gotta be this way? I wish it wasn't. I wish we could all go wherever we wanted. No clipped into the bathrooms rooms. Yeah, I'm gonna no clip into con bathroom. And sleep there for 3 nights in a row. Oh, this Vulpix is so cute. Look at his little paw. Best part is, you can eat them. I'm sure the hotel maintenance staff, however, dislikes cons. Oh, most certainly. Most certainly. I have to wonder, how the staff is doing who took care of the Homestuck Kinney who dyed their skin with Sharpie. Wait, I think that was actually a fake story. But the rumor was that that was done in a hotel bathtub. And if it is true, I would believe it. But I think that was just a hoax story, and that's not true. That didn't actually happen. Another trainer! Goddamn. My chemistry grade? Failure. I don't think I did that well in chemistry. But my teacher liked me. This Sandslash really needs to learn more ground moves. What are you doing? You need to know more than just dig, my friend. But that's why we need more East Coast cons, so I don't have to take care of finding a hotel or anything. I can just go there, and then at the end of the night, I can just go home. More besides expensive-ass anime NYC. Make cons or we could just make cons affordable again, too. We don't have to make a one-day ticket be $100. We really don't. I did go to Anime Central during peak Homestuck years, and yeah, cons hated the cosplayers because of the body paint. Yup. I figured they would. Yeah, that body paint is a bitch. It will rub on everything. It will stain everything. That Benai. Any cosplay that requires you to paint your skin like an unnatural color is just... Oh, that stuff is always such a nightmare to work with. A lot of Homestuck cosplayers, what they would do is they would just get like gray sleeves. to put over their hands. So they wouldn't have to dye their arms gray. I think I even once dyed my skin gray for a Homestuck cosplay. I didn't go to a con for that though. I just went to like a meetup. Like a fan meetup. And I don't think I put that much gray on because my character was wearing like pants and long sleeves. So I just had to put it like on my face and my hands. But I remember it was a bitch and a half to take off. God. Yeah, I can imagine the poor con staff. Poor con hotel staff having to deal with Ben Nye body paint. Ugh. Yeah, no, those nylon gloves are amazing. Such a great invention. And you can like stick nails on them too, which is really nice. So much easier. Good little hack. Okay. I'm here. I made it. Finally. And now that we finally made it to Celadon City, which has been taken over by Team Rocket, that's probably a good place to end for the night. I swear I shall bid you adieu, my dear friends. A nice, relaxing Tuesday night stream where I don't feel completely overheated by the end. How lovely. What a nice, pleasant surprise. But this was a nice stream. Thank you guys for yapping with me. Hopefully there won't be too many more heat waves happening this summer, and we can just focus on relaxing and enjoying ourselves for the rest of the summer. But yes, thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. This was a nice stream. Lumi has some cosplays where she has to paint her skin, and she made gloves. Very smart idea. Very smart idea. When in doubt, just use gloves. It will help so much with your cosplay at the end of the day and just make everything easier. But yes, thank you guys for yapping with me. Thank you guys for watching me play Pokemon. This was a very, very lovely evening. I hope to see you all again very, very soon. Next stream will probably be playing more Hades, which is exciting. I cannot wait until then. Yay, Wibbit time! Yay, Wibbit time! I also feel confident that the next time we stream, I shall be able to show you guys a brand new outfit design. So, get hyped for that. That's gonna be really exciting. But in the meantime, yes, it was so wonderful to see you all. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you, Wicked Raph. Thank you, Robonyan. Thank you, Roro. Thank you, Darabite. Thank you, Duck. Thank you to everybody who is watching. Thank you to all of my lurkers. Thank you to everybody who followed, everybody who resubbed, gifted bits, gifted subs. It means the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to see you all again super soon for more Hades fun. Everybody stay cool and dry out there. Go eat something tasty. Go pet your animal. Go inspect those toe beans and make sure they're nice and squishy. And yeah, just have a really, really good night, okay? Enjoy yourselves. Stay cozy and stay wonderful for me. I cannot wait to see you all again very, very soon. And until then, stay safe, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.